Mr. Jimrude and Cashew.
Yep. So we are seeing the Sephiroth. So, PS2, I'm assuming. Yep. Team Galactic, a great song. So.
Have you played any of the Peach side of this matchup at all?
I played a bit versus Esco on Thursday. You know, Peach versus any character with big range tends to be just a case of how long can they keep me out and how much can I get when I get in.
Sephiroth's one of those characters, like when you're on top of him, all he has is that counter, really. No really like fast moves, any get out of jail free
like
cards.
frame 9.
Yeah, so it's
like not fast enough. And his out shield's pretty non-existent.
Yeah, you're never up smashing.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get too much off your grab.
Yeah, I will say I generally prefer being kept out by a zoner as Peach compared to being kept out by a zoner, because like having a hold item just forces so much respect from swords overall.
Yeah, like. Yeah, because the thing about I mean that'll kill, but the thing about Peach in this matchup is like her turnips will outrange Sephiroth generally.
Yeah.
So it's like a weird mid range that Sephiroth wants to play in, but
yeah,
Peach has tools to kind of control that neutral and kind of make Sephiroth kind of have to come in and swing.
Yeah. Also, what is it? As an outer shield option, like that means Sephiroth has to be way more careful at like that sort of mid range, because versus most characters and ooh, wow. Versus most characters, you know, you don't need to think about how fast their out shield options are if I'm outranging literally everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, finding a good opening with the turnip. Not able to get a true combo off of it, like the, or besides the 2-hit, but 43% is not too shabby.
Even then, like a lot of the like combo enders on Peach, like they just hurt.
Yeah.
You know, you thinking like the forward air.
Yeah.
Like that move just hurts. You know.
Yeah.
Even if it's a 2-hit.
Ooh, trying to see if you can find an opening before the orbs hit him, but not quite, and not ready to DI that back air, so last stock situation.
Notably, the wing is still online for Sephiroth.
Yeah.
So he gets to play the stock with the wing. And I'm pretty sure that it does just run off on like a timer, right? Eventually?
No.
It doesn't?
It's
okay.
a very complicated set of percents that I would never bother remembering.
But obviously, I think that second jump really does help against a character like Peach.
Yeah. Also, his movement is like he's faster than Zero Suit with wing. He's like able to maneuver around so great. Like he can space better. He can do everything he wants to do better. And air dodge and right pass, finding another neutral air into forward air.
Yep. Ooh, this is.
Ooh, I think that's it. Yep. All right, game 1 going to Cashew.
No, I think you can definitely go both ways, but Sephiroth, when he gets rolling against Peach, it looks pretty difficult, but definitely not unwinnable or even like too skewed. It's just Sephiroth, long sword, keeps you out. The wing, you know.
All right, going to FD. Generally, one of the biggest standout things of FD that will probably help Jimrude in this matchup is disadvantage for like pretty much every character becomes significantly harder to escape from, and that's going to be very nice versus a character with tons of slow buttons. Oh, and he's opting for. Oh no, never mind. Diddy, like, I think Peach does fine versus Sephiroth, but Diddy does so well versus him.
Yeah, the small hurt box.
Yeah.
You know, combo food.
Except Banana's also transcendent, so like, and like, yeah, like neutral basically for Sephiroth becomes jump inside me in that matchup.
Yeah. But you know the benefits Jimrude gets off of FD, I think, kind of go both ways for sure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very hard to land. That up air is very large.
Yeah. Also, like, your movement options become different with or without platforms. Like, I don't necessarily want to say it's better or worse either way, but like, you need to like factor in what you can and can't do. Ooh. That up smash, that's gonna take the first stock.
I do think that in this matchup, especially on this stage, it really does take only like one hit for either character to really die.
Yeah. Jimrude finally finding his hit though.
Yeah.
taking a nice 50 off of disadvantage, which is always an excellent thing.
The one bright side on it, though, it kind of leaves him perfectly in that wing percent.
Yeah.
And that can snowball a stock very, very quickly.
Yeah, he is at a kill percent, back air kill percent,
Yeah.
so like, you know.
Game's reset. Might
Yep.
as well just be, you know, Smash 4-2 stock game.
Yep. Timer was pretty close to 6 minutes as well.
Yeah.
Oh. Not finding the anti-air he wanted, trying to wait out these orbs, and not getting punished, but that was a really risky game. If he like opted for something that could have broken our shield, that would have been tragic. And speaking of tragic, that counter.
He
Alright,
manages
but not
to sneak
getting the
through.
stop. Yep,
I thought
fine.
he was, you know, dead to rights right there.
Yep, me too, but very nice opening right there. Managing to turn a pretty shaky situation into a pretty good one, and but still not out of the water yet. And those orbs, that's going to put him in a really...
He definitely could not have afforded to shield those.
Yeah.
That would have been, you know, the stock right there.
Cashew holds it onto center stage really well right now, but Jimrude finally breaking through the zone.
Really good getting in, dashing up on that F tilt, and then getting right to the perfect shield grab range.
Yeah, it's a bit risky to dash shield this Peach because hers is really slow compared to most of the cast, but when it works, and finally finding the stock.
No, I think the question is, you know, how long can you get people alive, build up the percent.
Yep. 32, not too shabby, but okay, just could be it. Off stage, Sephiroth edge guarding can be very brutal. Ooh, and getting nicked by that counter in a second, gonna confirm the stock.
Yeah. No, I always find that so interesting about Sephiroth, the fact that the counter, you know, still puts out a hitbox,
well, yeah,
regardless of whether you hit it. You know, obviously he did pay for it, but it's one of those things where it's like it kind of very different from other counters, but
yeah, and it's very nice. I'd say it's like probably the like in part due to that, it's probably the strongest counter in the game. Like it's like up there with Tetracon, but like Tetracon, you know, only happens with Arsene.
Yeah, that was one of the like my first experience with Sephiroth was like, oh, that counter is like real. You know, most characters it's purely like a call out kind of punish option where you download something, you hit him with it once, and then it never happens again, but. That's like one of his main focuses at neutral.
All right, finding the stock with that nair, and
Game 3 is online.
Yep. Cashew now with the counter pick advantage. Very curious to see where he opts to. I know Jimrude generally is like cool with Battlefield, so that's looking like that's online based off how long he was hovering over it.
Yeah. It's interesting because there are a couple stages where obviously I don't think either character wants to go to. Like I don't think we'll ever see these two on Kalos or anything like that. But
yeah, sometimes stages are like stages are very rarely black and white. Like it's usually like a lot of the sometimes it's like I like the stage, you don't like the stage, so
yeah,
it's gonna get banned, or oh, it's very nice that this is open. But with generally the better characters, it's like, well, I like this stage, but you like the stage, so who likes it more?
There's give and take with every matchup too. It's like,
yeah,
you know, do you want space? You know, then that's more space for fast characters to run around. There's more space for characters to zone, and then it's lots of different variables. But I'm not surprised that we're seeing a small battlefield. I was kind of expecting this or Pokemon Stadium 2 after the banning.
Yeah,
Would be kind of what I would go to if I were playing a Sephiroth.
Unfortunately, messing up his combo, but still 40 damage. I can never complain about that. Alright. Cashew doing a good job of walling until he finally finds that up air. Not able to convert super well, but... Alright, punishing that and into the tech phase. Wow. This is a very scary... That's so much damage right now. Like... Yeah, Nair will kill if it hits the right way. Back air will kill if it hits the right way. Forward air will super kill. But so will forward smash at like, what, 40?
Yeah, he hit the sweet spot right on the edge of the stage. That's
with rage.
It's exactly kind of the only situation in which that stock has ever taken. But
that is crazy. So Jimrude was playing really solid, but now like it's a way different game when you have to play into Sephiroth.
You're playing, you know, into Sephiroth with the rage, with the long sword.
Yep.
You know, I think the wing just fell off.
Yeah.
But
Alright, finding the ledge drop there, but that's not going to take it.
No, I'm surprised, honestly. I thought Sephiroth honestly would die, considering he's one of those characters that is just so surprisingly light. He's
in the same weight class as like Pikachu and Olimar.
Yeah, it's like him and Mewtwo probably are like best friends. But
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. It's weird because Sephiroth's canonically like I think 193 pounds. So like, what the heck?
He's also just got he just got a big model too.
Yeah.
You know, he's very imposing, but he's light.
Yeah. Jimrude finally evening up the game and holding advantage and a
Stitch face.
But not gonna find its mark.
The wing is coming out.
Yep, gonna get grabbing on the ledge at the perfect time. Not able to punish that up B though, but
so the wing makes it so scary.
Offstage becomes scarier, neutral becomes scarier, everything's just like, oh my gosh, now he's fast. Why? Not able to find that jump call out and perfectly weaving around up smash.
That was so pretty.
Yep. Alright. Finally finding the up air, but 123, but he does have wing actually, so. All right.
Nice grab.
Yep. Ooh, a very aggressive up B, narrowly not getting his stock taken for it. Trying to plank the ledge a bit, hoping that Jimrude will bite, and when he does, he bites hard. Chomps off that stock.
Jimrude is, every time I watch him, he's so good at finding those down smashes in the ledge trap situation.
Yep. Honestly, like, it's a really nice tool that I think a lot of features underutilize. Like, it's frame 6 and hits a ton of times. Like, that's so good. But now he's at 77%, and you know, Cashew is not overextending at all right now, but still getting reversal.
Yeah, you have to play so careful against the Peach because, you know, just one random down tilt can just kind of even out that game instantly, as it just did. Yeah.
Oh, he got hit without float, but still able to recover just fine.
Able to reverse the ledge trap situation. Now we're going back into a neutral state.
Yeah. Great counter. Speaking of good counters, Peach counter is really nice. Like, there's so many situations where it's just by far her best fun to relieve pressure, and like, it's like, I don't know. The fact that it doesn't scale off how strong a move is really is like, it's sometimes really good, sometimes really bad, but. Ooh, not getting hit by that up smash.
That was really scary for Peach. I saw like next to no air dodges, but
and that's gonna
take it. The trade.
Very good game. Good stuff coming out from both players. 2-1 Jimrude favor.
I mean, all it took was one hit. One more hit. You know, that was a.
Can you yell for verse Ace Madonna? And then also you play strike. All right.
Ooh. I guess I need to be more careful when I put those headphones.
I think when you moved the mic earlier, I think when you moved the mic earlier, it kind of like it's really off balance.
It is, but
yeah.
Amos wants you. I think something about the setup.
Who do we have next?